So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This part of the program is crucial. So if you are ready to really make a difference in your life, you need to listen to this very carefully. And if you're ready, I want you to raise your hand and say yes like you've never said it before. After three. 1, 2, 3. Say yes. And if you haven't done it, pause the video and make them do it for the rest of their life because it's important. I need your commitment. I'm about to show you the most incredible system that you have ever seen in your life. The problem I've got is this. It's twofold. Number one is that it's so good, you may not believe it. That's the problem I have. And number two, if I made it more complicated, you would believe it. But I've simplified it so much that it's hard to believe sometimes. But I've learned one thing in life, that most people want to make changes in life to have to do things simply. So what I'm going to do, let me prove it to you. Let me show you what we have right now. So over the last 20 years, I've worked with countless people. I've told you before, from billionaires to celebrities to all types of successful people. And what I'm about to share with you now is a system that I use for my one-to-one coaching. My one-to-one coaching with celebrity clients and all the most famous people on earth. These are what I call my high net worth clients, the guys who pay me a fortune to coach them. I'm sharing that with you today. This is the first time in my life I've decided to put this together. And the reason I've done this is because I'm really, to be frankly honest with you, I'm really sick and tired of all the bullshit coaching that happens out there and all the people that produce awful results. And people go to coaches with hopes and dreams and expectations, and they walk out with disappointment. So I thought to myself, you know what I'm going to do is I can't replicate myself. Cloning has not been developed yet. But what I want to do though is find a way to coach people so that they can become incredible coaches. Now, the way I can make them incredible is to offer you a system. Now, I've got something called the Incredible You. So let me define this for you, what this is. Incredible You is a 10-week program. 10 weeks, whoa, sounds like a lot, right? But it's not. Your average coach will take 1 year just to take you out of your past. What I'm trying to say to you here is that in a 10-week period of 2 hours per week, so it's 20 hours basically over a 10-week period, you can guarantee transformation to anyone. Now, that sounds like a really bold claim. So let me fix that for you straight away. Now, the reason why the system works is because we don't deal with external elements. So I'm not going to say, okay, you want to lose weight, for example. You want to make money, for example. You want your kids to be powerful. Instead of me working on individual things, what we do is we work on your inner mind. And when you work on your inner mind, transformation happens. Here's an example. If I got you more disciplined and more focused, as an example, and you came to me for weight loss and you got more disciplined, would that not automatically make you more disciplined for your wealth, for your relationship? It does. If I now got you more aware of your surroundings, of your spending, for example, would that not make you more aware about what you're eating? It would. So what I'm trying to say to you is that instead of having those other coaching systems that help with you with goal setting and time management and all that kind of stuff that is nice, pretty, looks good, and looks very positive, I'm going to show you a system where you're going to work with the client's inner world. So the system has 5 steps. And each step is very powerful. Each step is incredible. So I'll name the 5 steps to you first, and then we'll go through each one very quickly, and I'll show you how we do this and how simple an effort it is. Don't forget, this is only 2 hours a week over 10 weeks. This system I'm going to show you now is a 10-week coaching system that we will teach you to conduct for your clients. Let me repeat that for you. So this 10 weeks is a system that we will teach you and certify you, or I will teach you and certify you so that you can use this on your clients. The other thing I want to get across to you straight away is that this kind of coaching is done in a group environment, which means you will work with a minimum of 5 people at the same time. We'll teach you how to get the leads later. Don't panic about that right now. And we'll teach you how to do it. So here goes. There are 5 steps to this system. Step 1 is to discover your inner DNA. I'll explain exactly what these are in a second. So get excited because I'm like, you don't understand. This is going to be the greatest coaching system that you can ever imagine. Number 2 is your integrated power coding. It sounds all complicated. It is not complicated as it sounds, and you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Step 3 is your outcomes plus. These are ways to get you clarity. Step 4 is something which sounds really powerful, and it is very powerful, is something called Unleash You. And step 5 is your success blueprint. So how does it work? If I go to stage 1, it's called Discover Your Inner DNA. In fact, this is the foundation of the program. This is where we will help you discover what drives you. What are the fundamentals of you as a person? Because right now, for example, if I asked you, what are the things that drive you, that make you get sad or make you get angry or motivate you, that inspire you, most people haven't got a clue. But what if I told you, you would actually know how your wiring of your brain is done? So we spend 2 weeks on that. Now, 2 weeks means 4 hours. 4 hours is nothing at all. 4 hours of absolute certainty that we will build the foundation so you can discover your inner DNA. So if I go to the next stage right now, and the stage is really, really powerful, it's called integrated power coding. Now, what is integrated power coding? It's very simple. If you look at your life right now, you make decisions based upon the way you've been coded. Your coding comes from all types of environments, your home, your school, your environment, everywhere you go, you are coded. But some of you don't realize that your coding can be negative and it can be embedded in the back of your head and you haven't even got a clue what is there. What if I showed you a system where over 2 weeks, again, 4 hours only, we will help you redefine your coding system. We will help you put together a system or rewire your system so that you are never coded for negativity. You are never coded for failure. This is how powerful this is. So number 1, you've got your foundation. Number 2, you've got your coding. And number 3 is your outcomes plus. So what is your outcome plus? This is the first time that you're going to be defining your outcome. We have outcomes. Outcomes are not goal setting or time management. I'm talking about outcomes. These are real, measurable, deliverable things that you have to aim for. And what I've developed is a system where we have something called power leaps. A power leap is a step forward towards your outcome. So we will help you define your outcome, put your power leaps into place so you're able to produce results every single time. The great thing about this program is that it is simple. And don't forget, it's 2 hours a week. Each person just does 2 hours a week of absolute coaching in a group coaching environment, and transformation is going to happen. Your next stage is even more powerful. It's called Unleash You. Now, Unleash You is pretty simple. In a nutshell, number 1, it'll clear all your obstacles out of the way. So all your future problems, we're going to clear. Number 2, you will define your social circle. You will know exactly what kind of people that you should be hanging around with. You will even discover that the friends you have that kind of drain you out sometimes, and the friends you have that empower you, why that is the case. It's a really amazing system. You'll also discover how you use your time. You know, your time, not time management, by the way, not that at all. I'm talking about where you are spending your time and what results you've got. But think about it. If you have an alignment of all of these things, you have alignments. Your system is aligned over the 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and the final 2 weeks is your success blueprint. Now, over these 2 weeks, we will get all of your values. You will get all of your systems. We'll get your baselines. You get your power leaps. We'll get all of your systems, and we'll put it together in a blueprint. This is your personalized blueprint. This is a blueprint that you take away, that your coaching client will take away. Now, the way we're going to do this is that we're going to take you through the system first, which means that you will see the results happen with you. Once you see the results happen with you, and I'll share with you in a little while how that works. Once you see the results happen with you, you will now know that this works for people. I want to end with telling you one more thing. This program people have spent almost 30 lakhs a month for this kind of program. This program works. It's not a bullshit program. This is a results program. This is for people that want results. And the great news is that all the system is already ready for you. You don't have to sit there and plan it. You don't have to sit there and discover what to do next. All of the things that I've put together right now is a 2 hour per week over 10 weeks system. 20 weeks to transformation. Any client you get, I don't care if it's weight loss, relationships, money, spirituality, anti-aging, finance management, donut addiction, whatever it may be, whatever you've got, this system is going to help you. It's powerful. I use it myself. I've used it myself. I've used it with my clients, and it works. You don't believe me? Go and check out all the articles I have. Go online on Google, type in Film Fair magazine. See what people have to say about me. Go on YouTube and see the kind of work that I've done. There's enough evidence out there to prove that this system works. And don't take my word for it. Look at the people out there. You got Oprah Winfrey, goes from rags to riches. You got Mr. Schultz from Starbucks, from rags to riches. You got Larry Ellison, college dropout, from rags to riches. The founder of Forever 21, from rags to riches. How is it possible? Because each of these guys have fixed their inner DNA. Each of these guys have fixed their baselines, their power leaps. The system works, and I'm really excited. And the next part of the program will show you how you can become a certified coach, how you can become an accredited coach, and you can become what we call an incredible coach. I'll see you soon.